Hi and welcome to another episode, finally, of the FRANKENSAM Podcast. I'm Frank and I'm here.
I'm Sam and I'm here.
Sam's here. Jimmy's here.
Yeah, I'm just tagging along.
It's been forever since we did this. Feels like forever. It's been like a month, 3 weeks.
Yeah, like
so
3
much
weeks.
has happened between them. In that short amount of time, long amount of time. First off, there's another puzzle here. Again, if you listened to the show before, you know that for some reason, every once in a while,
Sam gets into a puzzle craze.
and it gets in the way.
But it's great, so, you know.
And my grandpa died.
Yeah, sorry about your grandpa. That stinks.
I know, but it was his time. It was better that way. And when he died, he was in his own house in his own bed.
Well, that's good.
Yeah,
It's always nice when that happens.
Yes, that is nice. But when I went to the wake and the funeral and stuff, I went as myself, and you know how I like to wear a hat all the time.
Mm-hmm. And you couldn't wear your hat.
No, I wore my hat, and I went in there knowing that I was gonna be told to take it off. I was like, my dad's probably gonna yell at me, and
Right.
he did.
Right. I know. I remember.
And
Well, I remember hearing.
I didn't take my hat off.
Yeah, you did.
Not for the wake, for the funeral I did.
Well, no, because Michelle was sitting behind you, and she said, "Oh my God, I had no idea Frankie was so bald."
That was for the funeral.
Oh, come on.
That was for the funeral. I'm
It was
talking about
pretty hilarious.
the wake. Oh, you trying to burn me right now?
Yeah.
No, I'm just making a comment.
Sorry, you're shuffling through it with dignity.
You can hear this dog just drinking water like a monster.
We're inside today because it's 20 degrees out, and it's too cold to go in the sunroom. So...
Anyways, like, I was trying to rant about my grandpa died and I wore my hat at the funeral. Like, wearing my hat's a big deal. The only person that yelled at me was my dad. He's like, take it off, just because he likes the reason to be an asshole. No one else even mentioned it.
It's also supposed to be a respect thing.
God.
It is supposed to be.
Yeah, well...
Dated in society for a long time.
You remove your hats at the dinner table type of thing. But yeah, sure. No, your dad was just being mean to you.
Yeah, he was.
Specifically.
No one else cared. It was only him. Like, why do you gotta do this
Sounds
right
like
now?
you have some
God.
daddy issues.
Yeah, you totally have some daddy issues.
No, I don't. That's weird. Don't say it like that. Anyways, so how about this? How about when I die, you go to my funeral, everyone has to wear a hat. How about that? Huh?
If you put it that's how you want it. Then,
Write it down.
You write it down.
That's my last request.
Write it down.
Everyone better wear a hat. I better have a hat on too.
You're going to see this, you're 80-something years old and you just draw out this
want
picture.
I want my
says, wear hats to my death.
I want my coffin to have a hat too.
You want your
Coffin to have a hat.
Oh my god.
That's interesting.
Did I take a screenshot? Oh yeah, and I want my coffin to look like this. Check it out.
You picked out your coffin? Oh, where everybody writes on
Everyone's
it?
writing on it, yeah.
Nice.
Everyone
That's pretty
can write
cool.
on my coffin. There'll be
That's
markers
pretty cool.
available. You just tag it up.
All right.
All different colors?
Whatever you want. Whatever you want. Even if you want to just draw like dicks on it, that's fine.
That's terrible.
It's for you, alright? Express yourself.
Oh, look, here's that fish with the long nose. Can you see?
That's not the one.
Oh, it's got a long nose.
Is it a sturgeon?
I don't know. Is that what it's called? I don't think so. I don't think it was that long of a word.
Is it,
So
God,
Frankie
damn
thought
it.
it would be
I
a
just bring
great
up
idea to bring over a crossword. And not like a new age type of crossword, like a legitimately old person crossword that you like get and by the magazines in the checkout line, and decided that it would be fun to try and do. He realized very quickly it was not very fun for him.
No, I suck. My vocabulary is very limited when it comes to these. And some of these clues are stupid. And a lot of the words that they had, I don't even know exist.
Well,
like what was the fish one you were talking about?
A long-nosed fish
a
or something?
long-nosed fish. What's a long-nosed fish? How many letters?
I don't remember.
8 down, 4 to the side, 11 across.
I have no idea.
I was just shouting out
Random words.
We were playing what game?
I believe it kind of highlights.
Like we were playing charades.
Yes.
He was like moose, cow, pig, And I'm like, no.
I believe it kind of highlights the lack of education we all seem to have. Like, the education system failed us here.
No.
Yeah.
No, these words, these
How
clues.
many...
I don't know who...
So I do the crosswords on my phone. Like, I used to have a couple games where they were like crosswords. But they were more of like our age type of questions.
Let me give you an example of what I'm talking about, all right? Out of the three of us, how many of us can actually name all 50 states' capitals?
None.
I can't do that.
If I was to pull
Not
out a
at all.
map right now, how many states could you legitimately name?
The states, I can name a bunch of states.
Yeah,
but not the capital city.
All right. Now, if I was to take this to your dad, my dad, or even our grandparents, they could probably name all of them.
No way, my dad
Because it
can't.
was
My
embedded
dad's
into
stupid.
them in a much better education.
And he can't spell either.
Well, they also had a lot less to learn, and they just tried to cram pack more stuff and more stuff
agreed,
and more
for sure.
stuff.
It's
you
definitely
know?
agreed
Also,
on that we had more to learn. I'm just saying, like, that's what I say when I'm talking about, like, less of an education in other things. We have more education in some things. Obviously, technology we are much more advanced in now. You know, so we have more of that in our schools.
I saw a thing. It was like, my kids make fun of me because I have trouble with technology while they're over there Googling how to boil an egg.
Right.
Which is, yeah, it's funny.
Yeah, there's a lot of things. So, you know what? I saw this post, and it was like, go tell your kid you're older than Google and see what they say. And I was like, holy shit, like, we're totally older than Google.
Totally older than Google.
You know.
Oh, speaking of people older, it's Leap Day.
Yes, it's Leap Day. Happy Leap Day.
Some people, I've seen, they miss, if they're bored on Leap Day, they don't get a birthday every year. They get a birthday every 4 years. Because that day doesn't exist most of the time.
Right.
So there's like people like, you look like it was 20. And he's like, I'm celebrating my 8th birthday.
Yay.
So I saw that, I think it was Olive Garden was giving out 4 cakes if your birthday was today and you went to celebrate. So they gave you 4 cakes to make up for the missed time.
Oh, wow.
I thought that was
Impressive.
pretty cool.
Why is he looking at his nipple?
Joe stabbed it with a fork.
Yeah, and I got a scar there now.
You don't have a scar, you have a scratch.
You scratched me. I'm scarred for life.
Why would he stab you in the nipple?
With a
Because
fork?
it's Joe.
Because it's my brother, and he's that kind of guy.
Oh, okay.
No real reason.
Sam was giving me shit about my hair, or trying to make fun of me going bald.
Oh,
And I
no,
was
no,
thinking
no,
about,
no. He wants to get a
I was
mullet.
thinking about getting a mullet. Wouldn't that be cool?
No.
Look at this. Look at this photo. Look at this guy.
Yeah, no, that doesn't look cool.
No, that looks
by
gay
any
as
means.
hell.
Doesn't look gay. He's got the little fade, and the front part's short, and the back part is all long.
Gay
That's,
as
hey, you
hell.
know what? Hey, you do you, man. You do you. Now, look at that picture, though. He don't have no beard.
Whatever.
You can't have a party in the front and the back, all right?
Look, my hair on top's going thin anyways.
Very thin.
Huh?
And it's already pretty thin.
I can't tell because you're always wearing a hat.
I know, and that too. I'm always wearing my hat. I don't need the longness
I told
on
him
top.
that he wears
no one ever
his
sees it.
hat too much, that makes him go
I just
bald.
make the top just short and leave the back long because this is like part of my look.
It's part of my look. I need
And
to
Nobody
keep
can
this.
tell when you're
And
wearing
then
a hat.
even too, yeah, but some places like funerals and strip clubs and other places, they go in and they're like, you have to take your hat off.
You have to take
and
your-
my hair looks like shit.
You have to take your hat
Oh,
off
sorry.
at the strip
I
club?
have to point
Some
out
of
the
them,
factor.
like Larry Flint's strip club.
Why?
It's actually more classy. It's a better one. It's more high end.
It's a high-end strip club where
You
you
would-
can't wear hats.
You might want
Hey,
to call it
hey.
more of a gentleman's club.
Oh,
Not like some,
gentlemen's
it's not like some sleazy.
You go to gentlemen's clubs.
It's not
Look
like
at
some
you go.
sleazy place.
You put together funerals and strip club in the same sentence. So I got to give that to you. That's kind of funny. Just saying.
Did you guys see the stripper that fell on her face?
No.
Just rolling right past that
No,
one.
because we don't go to strip clubs. Sorry.
It was all over social media. This stripper climbed up this like 2-story pole and then plummeted onto her her face.
That sucks.
And she like broke her jaw or something.
Oh shit, that sucks.
And she was like, I need some. I think there's the thing about
What?
she wanted the
I'm
strip
part
club
of the conversation.
to pay for it, and they're like,
Really?
we didn't make you climb that pole like that.
Right, yeah, no, why would this... I mean, I guess, on the property or whatever, but... I mean, you're the crazy person that decided to climb up there, you dummy.
Yeah, but this is like, these are like the good strippers or whatever. Like they got a lot of.
What are you drinking?
What I always drink.
Tequila?
Yeah.
Tequila.
Oh, okay. So since my grandpa died, like we were talking with my grandma, and my mom were talking, and they were talking and stuff, and I found out that both my parents and my grandparents' first dates were double dates.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's how people used to do it back then. You used to do double dates, group dates, because it's more fun. You get to know the other person better. Like, it's not an awkward one-on-one type of thing where quiet moments.
We need to find another person for me, and I'd be like, let's do double date, and then you two help me.
And yeah, you need a lot of help. You actually have to talk to a girl and not be creepy for that to work.
Creepy's my middle name.
Yeah, I know. Can you hand me that blue box?
She's
Thank you.
now completely into the puzzle, so we're gonna get half of Sam.
That's not true. I'm right here. Okay, Sam can't drink right now, so Sam's gonna entertain herself other ways.
Hey.
Hey.
Speaking of not being creepy.
Speaking of not being creepy, I think we were talking about being creepy.
I'm great in bed.
Oh, okay.
I can sleep all day long.
Oh, that makes more sense now.
Anyways, we need to set up a double date.
Okay.
Help me out.
I'm totally down for a double date. I think that would be so much fun. I would like to go on a double date with people that we actually know now, but that doesn't happen. I mean, not that we don't know you. I'm just saying, like, you know, couples. But we really don't know a lot of couples. People really like, I don't know. There's a lot of people that are single. Like, we tried a couple times to go out on, you know, double dates with, like, Joe and Gabby, but, you know. Didn't happen very often.
Yeah, it doesn't seem as common anymore. But people all of a sudden
if we could get
seem to be loners now.
I know, if we could get a couple couples together and go bowling or something, like Gabby wants to do a double date with some guy that she may or may not still be talking to. I don't remember which one it was. But she had talked about it, like, because they were, I don't remember who it was. But they were talking about it. And I was like, yeah, we could totally do that. I would think that would be fun.
Can you hand me my bottles?
Your bottles? You have two of them?
Well, I
He's
have
learned to dilute it down a little bit.
Oh,
Helps him
that's
stay
right.
a little
yes.
more sober while he's talking, so we don't get the
Oh,
sober Frank all the way to drunk Frank by the end.
What are you talking about? That never happens. You like my
sure
new glasses?
Prior episodes would.
Oh, you're
support my
drinking
theory.
glasses? Yeah, they're fine.
You said it looks like a pot leaf, but I thought maybe it could also look like a blue agave leaf.
I don't.
Because that's what tequila's made with. Agave. I might be butchering that pronunciation. Do you know what I'm talking about?
I know what you're talking about, yes.
The leaf kind of looks
It's
like
also
that
kind
too.
of important to point out the specific fact that we're talking about a drinking glass, not your glasses that you're wearing to see.
I know, that's what I totally thought. And I was like, wait, did you get new glasses? Did we talk about this?
No, but I do need new glasses. I need new contacts, actually.
Yeah. Jimmy started wearing his contacts again here recently.
I like wearing my contacts, especially in the summertime. I got some fucking dope-ass Oakley sunglasses that have been completely useless.
Right.
Spent like...
Hey, you can give me them Oakley glasses. I'll rock them.
I think $175 on them.
I missed my mark there because they were, on sale when you were in the military. I never bought any.
Dude, I totally bought some when I was in Iraq.
I should have. Yeah, but I didn't.
I have like...
I was busy doing stuff.
I have like 4... You don't think I was doing stuff?
Apparently not. He was busier than you.
I was on the move a little more.
I worked every day.
Yeah.
I had a job.
Everyone there did. You don't even get a break, really. Like, you're just kind of there. You're always working.
I was 12 on, 12 off.
Yeah, but even on your off time, you're not really off. You're still there. I mean...
Right, it's not like you can run down to the,
Yeah, you can. We can run to the exchange.
What exchange?
I'm talking about the corner store. I'm talking about, like, you can't, like, go out. I don't know. I would never make it. There's no way. I couldn't handle it. I would break in boot camp.
Totally.
Anyway, what's your next topic here?
I don't know. I think Sam could handle it.
You think I could handle it? Thank you.
I mean, you're kind of bossy, so I think we could.
I am kind of bossy, which is why I don't think I would make it, because I think that I would not keep my mouth shut like I am
Nah, you
supposed
would.
to do.
It's like a given nature. You understand what's happening when you go to boot camp. You know that this is boot camp, this happens here, and then you're going to move on to another thing. Anyways, I don't want to get into it.
Okay, well, that's fine.
Have you ever heard of Skyline Chili?
Yes.
It's a fast food chain that started in Ohio, apparently.
Uh-huh.
There's a bunch mainly around Columbus, Ohio.
That's where
like
it's
they're
formed, yeah.
famous for chili. I didn't know Ohio would be like a chili place.
Well, they're famous for the Skyline Chili, which I believe doesn't have any beans in it. Maybe it does. But you put it over
Well, traditional
spaghetti.
chili doesn't have beans.
It's got more of like
Negative. Chili definitely has beans.
No, traditionally it was made without beans.
Nope. Lies.
Okay.
Yep.
Yeah, so I don't know how true that is, because I know that chili was
Chili
originally
definitely has
created in
beans.
Mexico.
Definitely beans.
Out of any and all cheap
You
ingredients that they
think
could
chili
find,
is
and then it was like,
specifically Mexican?
No, it wasn't. No. But like the original franchise or whatever that brought it over.
So
to
I
America.
actually did some research on it at one point, years and years and years ago, and yes, chili was originally made without beans, and then they added
now
beans.
you're saying you did research on chili years ago.
I did, yes.
That's definitely not a part of your
This
natural
is-
character.
I
alright?
know.
Ridiculous. Why would you even research chili?
Because I researched nonsense. Okay, I don't research the important things that I
I
should.
researched chili years ago. Come on.
Did.
So you're trying to tell me that originally it didn't have beans in it?
Yes.
Bullshit.
I do.
That's
you
not
believe
true.
What you want.
No, negative.
Now you're gonna research and you're gonna find one website that says I'm wrong when there's 100 websites that have different stories. Go ahead.
So
Go
wait,
ahead, dear.
that's
Tell me I'm wrong.
I think you're right. The Skyline Chili puts the chili over top like spaghetti noodles.
Yeah, like a mac thing, like chili mac.
I don't want that. I want just like a good chili. Like beans and some lots of peppers and stuff in it. A little bit of spice.
You like my chili, and I don't put beans in my chili.
I know, but I mentioned that there weren't beans in there, and you were like, "I knew you were gonna say that."
I don't remember.
I remember.
Well, good for you.
Oh, so you're right.
See, I'm right. Boom.
And
Thank you.
not just one website. Okay, I wanted to find something specifically concrete. National Geographic. Is that concrete enough for you?
Maybe. Depends what it says.
The National. It depends on. See, this is the era we live in. Okay, we can just pick and choose, cherry pick facts to fit our own
You
narrative.
sure can.
Come on. No, it says the original chili, according to blah blah blah, was made with meat of horses, deer, chili peppers, and cornmeal from ears of stalks, and grew only to the knee, telling he had no beans. Most foods historians among chili experts said there was no beans in it.
Chili experts. That's a fun title.
Now, the modern day dishes we know chili was
What
also
do you do, Dave?
known as chili
I'm
con
a-
carne,
I'm a chili
expert.
which does appear to have roots in Western America, particularly the state of Texas. A long legend holds the immigrants from Canary Islands brought the recipe of chili
This chili is
with them to San
pretty
Antonio
good,
in
but
the 1700s.
Yeah.
it's beef chili. I prefer horse. Is that what happened to the horses when it broke its leg?
Yeah, they would totally eat
I had
them.
to do something with it.
Yeah, why would you waste all that meat?
Throw it in the chili.
But see, there's also people that claim that chili came from Italy. There's an Italian dish, so it's kind of hard to tell. Really?
What?
Oh man.
What?
You search anything food related, and there's gonna be the question somewhere. Does blank help you lose weight?
Does chili help you lose weight?
Yeah.
Speaking of losing weight, I was thinking about exercising, and I found this exercise app on Google Play Store.
Yeah.
And it keeps notifying me. It keeps like alerting me that I should work out, but I keep snoozing it. And it's really just getting annoying now.
Right.
And I have to delete it.
I did the exact same thing, actually. I downloaded a fitness app.
Biting me.
And I was like, yeah, I'm going to start working out. I need to start working out. I need to lose weight.
No.
And then
No.
now I get notifications a couple times a day, and I get emails from it, and it, like, drives me up the wall. I'm like, leave me alone.
Just trying to be helpful.
I know, but it's not.
See, I kind of feel like the military was kind of good for that, because you were just stuck there regardless. You had to get up and go to PT
Right.
You know, so even if you didn't want to work out that day, you still did some type of a workout.
Yeah, you didn't get a choice in the matter.
Well, I mean, even when they gave you, like, the day to choose what you were going to do, you still had to choose something exercise-related. Otherwise, you're just going to stand around in the freaking cold.
Right.
You know? But we don't really have that. Like, imagine if your work said, all right, you got an hour to do exercise. That's what you're supposed to do. And they just, like, left you alone in an exercise room. Would you just
sit
there
down and watch Netflix?
Do nothing on your phone? Like,
yeah.
You might bike and watch Netflix.
Right, you might do something.
Right. Walk on a treadmill and watch Netflix.
The possibility of you doing it over not doing it. If they forced you to go into an area that had a bunch of exercise equipment.
Right, you could find something to do.
You might actually start exercising, but you have to make it a part of your natural routine. And you kind of have to have somebody to slightly force you along the way.
So I exercise throughout the day. At least I did. Now that I've been having these issues, I really haven't. But
they built a gym at my work.
They built a gym in your work?
Yeah.
That's pretty sweet.
There's a room. There's an exercise like bike. There's a treadmill. There's a complicated workout thing. There's a bunch of free weights, and it's got a giant TV on the wall.
See, there you go.
Yeah,
I think
cool.
that's a good idea for any company.
They have this little sign-up sheet, but not very many people use it. The new girl used it.
I thought she quit.
She did quit.
Yeah. I when I worked at the bank, they had it where you got like so much off a month at one of the fitness places.
Yeah, see, a lot of them have it that way, but again, like you have to change your own routine.
To go and do it.
And you know,
that's the point, though. The point is, fitness is not just a thing you do; it's a lifestyle.
It is a lifestyle.
It's gotta be integrated in everything you do. Like I wake up every day, I brush my teeth, I take a shower, and you gotta integrate it into those type of things. The thing you have to do.
Right.
Else you're not gonna.
But
do
you have
it.
to
You're
introduce it to yourself and slowly make it a part of your daily task. You can't just suddenly change your entire pattern of life to add that if you're not used to it, because then it's gonna end up just like the app on your phone. Just a simple reminder. Hey. That's why so many people end up with a bunch of, I got a gym membership. When's the last time you went to the gym? But you're still paying $30 a month or whatever.
Right.
Like,
yeah.
Come on, man.
No, yeah, they like the idea of it, and then they probably start out like a New Year's resolution.
Right.
Doing it a little bit, and then slowly just like.
So we actually had the Y membership. Oh wait, I don't need that all the way over there. Just right here where I can still reach it. We started the Y membership for Logan's summer camp.
Yeah.
Because it was discounted for members, and we got the after the extended hours and that kind of stuff. And we still didn't go to the Y to work out ever.
When more towards when I was in high school, the Perry High School, they have this whole fitness area.
Right, yeah.
They have this giant fitness area with a big gym.
Right.
We signed up for their thing, which was real cheap.
Yeah.
And we used to go there, and I remember not really working out, but I remember playing racquetball.
Oh, okay.
Which
well, that's still a workout.
It is a workout in itself, running around trying to whack a ball in a little room.
Yeah. But I think
bounce it off the walls.
Another big problem that people have is like take somebody with my schedule where I'm flopping back from days and nights and 12-hour shifts and 8-hour shifts. Like I don't even have a routine to even have to integrate an exercise regimen into.
Yeah, it's not
of any kind. Like if I had a Monday through Friday 9 to 5 and had everything planned out, and like maybe I could try to integrate it in where like, all right, I'm gonna make sure that I get to the gym an hour before work, and then I can go home and take a shower, or I'll take a shower there.
It's a lot easier said than done.
No, for sure. That's what I'm trying to get. I might be able to do it better if I had a standard routine, but that's also like I'd have to have the drive to get up an extra hour early, or to have that time to do it.
Right. Like I get up at like 6:30. 6 to 6:30, 6:15. Every day to get Logan on the bus. I don't leave for work until 8:15. I have plenty of time to actually.
You could exercise.
I could totally exercise in the morning, but you know what I do? I have my cup of coffee.
And you just watch
stuff
on your phone.
I watch some TV, and then I get ready.
Right.
Or I do the dishes, or I do some laundry.
I think hardcore people like The Rock or whatever, their workouts really. They'll skip meals to work out, or they'll skip. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Well, yeah, but
it gets integrated in their thing so much that they're like, I'd rather not do this than not work out.
Right.
It's hard to get to that mindset though, but I think a lot of those people will tell you that it really helps not only physically, but mentally too.
Right.
You feel more focused.
Yeah.
And it helps center you, and you just feel good after it.
Right.
Am I trying to convince myself to work out? Not really. No.
But yeah, it's all a part of the mindset too, though.
Yeah. No, it is. It's very good for you on every level. Like, it's not that it's not.
Hey,
Hey.
there was this guy that made it appear on Google Maps that there was a traffic jam by just walking around pulling a wagon filled with 50 phones.
Really?
Did you know that the Google
Tracks your
map
phones to see if there's
or
traffic
the
jams?
Google traffic thing, that it knows there's traffic because it's just tracking our phones?
I had no idea.
Neither did I.
That's crazy.
We keep joking about how they're tracking us, but they really are.
Right, yeah. I don't think it's a joke. I totally think they do.
But I had no idea. My mind was blown.
Yeah, that's crazy.
That Google Maps is like, yep, there's a lot of traffic today.
I like when they tell you, like, there's a, like, where you can click on it to report, like a speed trap.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah, that's pretty cool. I like that feature.
I've never done that. Wait, what makes a speed trap?
If somebody sees a cop, they can label it as a speed trap, and they can make you aware if you're using Google Maps in the same area.
Oh, that's, yeah.
It's pretty cool.
Frick the police. I didn't say the F word. I didn't really
Yeah,
know.
I wouldn't do that. That's a little far. Oh my gosh, though. I thought I was going to get pulled over the other day. I was so scared.
That's the thing about the police I don't like the most. They make me feel scared like I'm doing things wrong. I'm not. I'm mostly a good person. I don't have drugs or whatever.
Right.
But flashing lights behind me and I'm like, oh my God.
I know.
I get like this quick chill, this shiver of fear. I'm like, ah.
Yeah, like it's yeah, it made me really
God.
nervous. But he ended up pulling over somebody that was like behind me or close to me or something.
That's totally happened to me too.
And I was like, but it was like we were on the freeway, and I was going a little over, I was speeding a little bit, but
I mean, people do that all the time. But even then, it's like that happened to me too. I don't think I was speeding or anything, and I still got the fear, and it was the same thing. It was like the guy behind me who was pulling over.
Oh right, yeah,
and
no,
I
I
was
had
like,
that happen.
what the fuck, bro?
Where I was like, oh my God, why is there a cop coming this way? Like I didn't do anything. I didn't, And it was on my way home from work the other day, and then he like started to get closer to me, and so I went to pull over, and then he like pulled in a driveway right behind me, and turned his lights off, and I was like, "Did you seriously turn your lights on to get home?"
Maybe, I don't know.
But maybe it was like there was like a call there, and he just turned his lights on so they weren't on the whole time. Like that's a thing too, I guess. But,
I know, but
I was really nervous about it.
I'm just saying, yeah, it makes me nervous, and then I go over myself. I'm like, oh God, why did that happen? I'm not doing anything wrong. I'm not drunk. It's the middle of the day.
I'm coming home from work.
It's like, what? Why did I even get that fear? That's what really makes me not like the police.
I know, I agree. Last time I got pulled over, though, the cop was really nice and he let me go. I think he was actually just concerned for my safety at that point.
Why?
Because I was really, really scared, and he kept asking me if I was okay. And if I, are you sure you're okay? I was like, yeah, no, I'm okay. I'm just, I haven't got pulled over since I was like a teenager, and I'm just a little worked up, But yeah, I think he felt really bad for me, and he was like, I'm not gonna give you a ticket. It's okay. Everything's okay. Just watch your speed. I'm like. I was like having a panic attack, and then I was late, and I had an open house, and so then there was somebody there, and I was like, sorry, I'm late, I got pulled over.
Milo. No.
Speaking of biting, there are less.
Dave and Michelle got another dog that bit Jimmy today.
There are less.
Barely.
There are less shark bites than people getting bit by other people in New York City.
Oh, all right.
Wait a minute. People get bit by other people in New York City?
Yeah.
What?
Yeah. All the time. There's crazy people out there.
Hey.
Good thing I don't live in New York City.
Right?
Lamps in video games
this piece is in the wrong spot. Does that look
are
wrong?
using real electricity.
That piece right there. Doesn't look like it fits quite right. What?
Lamps in video games are using real electricity.
Okay.
Hey, why was Bill Murray in Space Jam?
Bill Murray was in Space Jam?
Yeah, he was.
What? I was unaware of this.
Yeah, he was like their stand-in just in case, and then he ended up having to play, and then I don't remember exactly what happened.
I haven't watched Space Jam in forever, alright? I have no idea.
Milo, chill out, dude.
Welcome to the Space Jam.
What happened to them making a second one with LeBron James?
I don't know. I think it was all just talk. I don't know if they were actually going to do it or not. You know? Maybe
Yeah,
speculation.
maybe it was just
because they were
talk.
constantly comparing LeBron James to Michael Jordan.
Right.
No. No.
Milo, stop, honey. You're fine.
Hey, speaking of glasses, do you remember dinosaur eye glasses from McDonald's back in the day?
No.
It was in like the Happy Meal or whatever, and they were sunglasses. But if you looked at them from, like, if you looked at me in glasses, they would look like dinosaur eyes.
Oh, that's kind of cool.
No, I totally missed that.
No?
Where was this at?
When we
I
were
totally would have rocked those as a kid.
kids, I remember having them and thinking they were real sweet.
No.
And also,
That sounds sweet.
I think, I don't know if they were the McDonald's one. I would say that they were more expensive type. There was a poker player that wore them. Like a famous poker player that wore the glasses and they looked like dinosaur eyes when he was playing.
Okay.
Interesting.
I'm not really in the world of poker, so that's not
Right,
going to stand out to me type of thing.
I just thought that was great. I've seen some Pokemon dioramas that were cool. It looks kind of like a snow globe. It's like a little Pokemon in like the environment it would be from.
Mm-hmm.
That's kind of cool.
I kind of want one. New StaticX song. Do you know who StaticX is?
I know he's a
Yes.
rapper that you like that's horrible.
No, he's not a
It's
rapper.
not a rapper.
Oh. Sorry, I thought we were talking about a
It's a
rapper.
band.
StaticX is a band.
Is it a rap band?
No, it is a metal band. It's a rock band, a new metal band. Actually, the lead singer, Wayne Static, calls it evil disco.
Evil Disco.
But it's basically metal. Like you would compare it to like Korn or something.
Oh, okay. All right, I got you.
All right, but Wayne Static died of like a drug overdose or whatever.
Was this recent?
A year ago, 2 years ago, maybe.
No, I think it's been about a year, maybe two.
Yeah, about that.
Okay.
Anyways, I've seen him live once before, StaticX, when Wayne was still alive. But a new singer has taken over, and this guy wears like a mask of Wayne Static, the old guy.
That's really
Like
weird.
he wears his face on his face.
That's
I thought
really,
it was
really
it's
weird.
so metal. I'm
Yeah.
like, that's perfect. That's so metal. If Wayne Static's dead and he's like, how's my band doing? He's like, oh, look, the new guy's wearing a mask of my face on his face. Like, that's so metal. And then they did a new song, and it's still the original singer's voice that they have recorded the song. And in the music video, it's like this metal skeleton that's singing. It's like a skeleton singing. It's so dope. It's so metal. I liked it a lot.
Can you stop saying it's so metal? You sound like
It
a
is
weirdo.
metal.
You sound like a weirdo.
That's so metal. It's so brutal. Bro.
What the heck
You
is that?
sound so lame saying that's so metal. Like you sound like you're trying to be cool and you're really.
I am cool.
That's what you sound.
And it is metal. Did you know that in the Bible, some angels are described as being covered in eyeballs?
I did not.
No. I had no idea.
There's some angels that are not very friendly looking. They're actually pretty terrifying.
Well, wait, yeah, I think I kind of did know that, but...
Speaking of things
Well,
that are
because angels aren't like, oh, the angel watching over me. They're like the warriors.
some of them, yeah, are the
of
warriors,
heaven.
yeah.
Like, yeah,
Some of
they're
them
the
are
warriors.
watchers, and some of them are covered in eyeballs.
Yeah. So.
All right.
Speaking of things that are crazy, scary. Actually, wait, hold on. This says, can Sam figure out what this says?
Oh, fun.
I'm going to show her the picture, and I'm going to see if she can figure out what it says.
All right. Is it gonna load?
think I have to disconnect. I think I'm too far away from your Wi-Fi. It's trying to connect to your Wi-Fi. God damn it.
Oh, God. Did you just burp? That stinks.
All that on live air.
My bad.
Oh, well.
Oh,
that burp will be forever remembered.
It was tequila mixed with chicken wings.
Well, the tequila I can smell, and that smells fine. But chicken wings, not so much.
Of it that you could separate, distinguish different smells?
No, I can smell this tequila sitting here.
Okay, this is a license plate. Oh. What does the license plate say?
On my way to fuck your boyfriend.
Yes. Did you see it?
I didn't. You had it all. Okay.
Would you concur?
Sure.
OMW2FYB. On my way to fuck your boyfriend.
What does it actually stand for? Because I'm assuming it's not that.
No, it is exactly that.
Oh, really? That's messed up.
Brutal.
Okay, I have another one.
Yeah. Thank you.
Sam, can you explain what's happening to this dog in this photo?
Is it bad? I don't want to.
Watch again.
Oh. That's sad. It's funny, but it's sad.
He was
Poor
fine.
Puppy.
You're supposed to explain what happened.
He ran into a tennis fence and then flipped a little bit and then continued to wag his tail, so he was okay.
Yeah, I guess the better version would be like a dog was running in an attempt to jump over a tennis net, and he didn't quite make it. He caught it a little bit.
Yeah, see, I said that in a lot less words and pauses.
A full flip. Oh, damn it. Maybe you're right. You did like a full flip.
Yeah, but you don't have to say it with so many pauses. You're like, and then he was running.
And then what happened?
And nobody wants to listen to that. It gets boring. I stopped listening to you 3 minutes ago while you were talking.
3, 2, 1, action. Have you seen KFC's Crocs shoes?
No. No, have you?
Yeah.
I think Crocs are the worst shoes ever made by anyone.
Have you seen the special Crocs that are KFC?
See, we've lost interest again,
KFC dear. Entitled, imprisoned, KFC inspired, KFC.
He doesn't know what he wants to say.
They're Crocs, the shoes.
Uh-huh.
And it's got like from KFC. It looks like the fried chicken.
So yeah, I guess it would be KFC inspired Crocs.
Yeah, they got little chickens on top.
All right.
Little drumsticks.
I did not see these shoes. No.
They also have Sonic shoes by Puma.
I could see that.
They're like running shoes that look like Sonic would wear them. They look pretty cool. I kind of want them for running. For thinking about running.
I'm going to put them on when I want to think about it.
I'll probably be super fast in them, don't you think?
Yeah, sure. Try it out.
Might get you to run a little bit, just so that you can pretend that you're Sonic.
Hey, you guys love Nerf guns. Mm-hmm. Did you know that Nerf is doing a couple guns straight from Halo, including the Needler?
Really?
Yeah, it looks dope. It looks exactly
totally
like the Needler.
Dope. I don't have enough space for all my puzzle pieces. I got too many over here. I don't know where everything goes.
Looks like we've reached that time. Frank's ran out of stuff to talk about. Sam's getting bored with her puzzle here. And I'm just sitting here quietly, listening to your crazy.
Did you hear me, though, that Dave and Michelle got a new dog and it bit Jimmy?
Yeah.
It's like a little 7-pound dog, and it's pretty hilarious that it bit him. Broke the skin.
I was reaching into his safe space at the time.
His safe space?
He was hiding in the table. So you know how like their table in their living room has like the top, but then it also has like that bottom shelf area? He like got up in there and hid.
Yeah. So I was laying on the ground next to it, next to both of the dogs, which were growling at me. So and I was petting their face, you know, just kind of trying to get them comfortable with me petting them in general, because if you try to pet them anywhere at any time, they typically growl at you.
These dogs don't sound that nice.
I know. So Michelle wanted to get the second dog because Dave's dog now, Turbo, the one that they had before, but now it's Dave's dog because he growls at Michelle too much. And so she wanted a dog that wasn't going to growl all the time. And now she got a dog that growls all the time. And he growled more today than Turbo did, which was kind of funny.
Well, I think the funny part about it is that Turbo now was like, oh, I got a friend.
Yeah, he's super excited.
Both are like the same, like as far as personality goes so far.
Yeah, he's super excited that there's another dog in the house. Like his tail was wagging the whole time. He was like dripping drool, you know, and yeah, and now they
What's the other dog's name?
Max.
Are they both male?
Yeah.
Yep.
Turbo's fixed, but the little guy isn't. But he's already 2 years old, so.
What kind of dog is it?
It's a beagle mixed with a, I don't want to say Chihuahua, but maybe Chihuahua?
Yeah, probably.
Yeah.
It's got the curly tail.
And I don't even know if it's actually a beagle mixed with it, but it just has a little bit of that coloring, and so I think that Michelle thinks it is.
I don't know what the dog is. It's a little dog.
Yeah, it's a little rat dog. It's like half the size of Zoe.
It is a little.
Yeah.
It's a tiny dog. Carry it around in your purse.
Yeah, you totally could. But yeah, so now they have two angry, growly dogs.
Oh, great.
Yeah. Kind of sucks though, you know, like if you get stuck with that angry, growly dog and you're trying to do the best that you can, but then you're just kind of stuck with it. Like you don't, you know, you kind of feel bad if you have to return a dog or if you put it back.
Yeah.
Take it back.
Can you take this? It's a dick.
Yeah, like,
I got a defective dog.
So then they're just kind of stuck with both dogs that they don't like, and it's, you know.
Yeah, it sucks. But Michelle would totally just, like, whatever, you know, give it back to Grandma or to, because she got it from Grandma, her mom. And so she could just give it back to her and try again and get a different dog and let, you know, Tom and Natasha keep that dog.
But again, I think, like, the point is that if they get rid of these dogs, like, they're just done.
Well, that's what your dad's point is. Dogs. Your mom does want a dog. She just doesn't want that dog.
All right.
And so she would be fine getting another dog, but your dad would not. He'd be like, nope, if we get rid of this dog, we're not getting another dog ever again. And she's like, well, I want a dog, so I guess I have to deal with this crank-ass dog. You know.
Crank-ass dog.
Yeah. Yeah. What?
I don't know.
I don't know either. I think that's fine. I think that makes sense.
All right. Well, that being said, I'm out.
Well, we only have like 5 minutes left, I think.
I think we're done. We've been done. Now we're just trying to fill it in with spacers. Am I wrong here?
I don't know. You guys aren't fun. You're not drinking.
I know. I can't drink.
God, that's so lame.
I know. Sorry. I'm not going to be able to. Well, I don't know when I'm going to be able to drink.
One-man party over here.
I know. So, Jimmy is actually allowed to drink now, and now I am not allowed to drink. So, funny how that works.
Yeah, I just don't feel like drinking.
Yeah, that's because you're lame. I totally feel like drinking.
Lame, not lame, whatever you want to call it.
At least I gave you a warning before you came over.
I know.
I forewarned you.
Yeah, I know. I haven't been over here in a while.
I know, it has been a while.
Ooh, I went to a tattoo convention.
Yeah. How was it?
It was fun. I went by myself, though. I did see my soulmate. Oh, that's right. I tried to text you that I saw my soulmate. You just ignored me.
Did you?
Left that part out.
I'm sorry.
Soulmate. You're going to go that far. Did you talk to said soulmate?
No.
Then how do you know?
We looked at each other in the eyes. Okay, let me explain. I was up there by myself and I was walking around, and there was this tall, beautiful, this gorgeous girl.
Oh, you're right. You said I went to the tattoo convention. I think I saw my soulmate. And then I said, I figured you went. How was it?
Totally ignoring the soulmate factor.
Maybe I didn't read it all
no
the
conversation was had.
So I was walking up. There's a whole bunch of like booths, right? There's like 100 booths, 100 tattoo artists or whatever doing it. The Cleveland Tattoo Convention. It's like the third time I've been there.
Yes.
So I was like checking out people's shit, and she was there, and I was there by myself. She was by herself, and I was wearing a leather jacket, and she was also wearing a leather jacket.
Oh my gosh!
And we were looking at the same thing, and we both looked at each other in the eyes, like, "What up?" And then I lingered there a bit longer than I needed to. I was like pretending to look at things, and then I moved on.
So she didn't talk to you.
But then
there's more. Wait,
no conversation had. No conversation had. But then we passed and looked at each other again, and this time I had taken my jacket off because I've been walking out and I was hot,
and she had taken her jacket
off too. And we looked at each other in the eyes.
I can't believe I got that right.
That's exactly right.
So how do you know that the soulmate part was involved?
I don't know. We were the same place.
She took her
we were doing the same
off.
thing. We were like mirroring each other. That's a thing that happens when you connect.
That's also just a common coincidence.
After you're inside for a period of time, you take your coat off.
For tattoos are going to be similar in some way.
No, but she noticed. She noticed. We looked at each other in the eyes, and she noticed that I noticed that she noticed that I noticed.
That she had taken her coat off.
I need to make a post. I need to post.
TV show style shit going on right here. She noticed that I noticed that she noticed that I knew.
I need to put one of those posts on Craigslist. It was like misconnections. Like I was at this convention and you seen me. We were both wearing leather jackets, and we took our leather jackets off.
How many other people were wearing leather jackets at that convention?
I don't know. I didn't notice anybody else.
Probably a lot.
This is the one that stood out, though.
Probably a lot.
Right, because she was hot. You know, not just another dude walking around in a leather jacket that you weren't paying attention to.
I said she was gorgeous.
Okay. You said she was hot.
I said gorgeous.
I think you just said hot.
No, he said both.
He said both. Yeah, burp over there.
Tastes like chicken wings.
Ugh. You're so gross. Oh, God, I can still smell it. Oh, well, maybe you could put it on your misconnection thing and she'll find you. Do you know what? Gabby met a guy at church. You could go to church.
What would I do in there? Burn?
Yeah, you probably would. That's true. Guess I wasn't thinking about that.
I can't go into church. It's so lame.
What's that lame?
I don't know. It's just all make-believe.
It's all make-believe?
Yeah.
Okay. I guess you will be going to hell.
Yeah, that's make-believe too, Sam.
Okay. Well, that's fine.
Okay.
You believe what you want.
Drugs are bad, okay?
I didn't say that.
You sounded like Mr. Mackey.
I don't know what that means.
South Park. Come on.
I'm sorry, I don't watch it. Do you tell me these things a lot? Do you reference me?
Sam just said I was going to hell.
Well, that's not very nice.
He said he didn't go to church because it was all make-believe. And I said, well, I guess you're going to hell.
I can't go to two places that are make-believe, Sam.
So he said he can't go to a place that's make-believe. So why is he offended if it's make-believe?
Churches aren't make-believe. They exist in the world.
They do?
They do.
See, Frankie, they do exist.
Oh my God. Come on, dogs.
Anyways, so yeah, she met somebody there. So that was good for her.
Great. Cool. So glad you can keep me in the loop.
I'm just trying to make conversation. I can talk to you about my puzzle. Well, I'm sure you don't want to know about that. So, doing what I can here. I am doing a Little Mermaid puzzle. And I've gotten Ariel and Eric done. A little bit of Castle. God. I've gotten
Worst
King Trident.
Story ever. I went as King Trident once for someone's Disney-themed birthday party.
Did you?
Yep.
How old were you?
28.
Do you still know this person?
Technically, I still know them.
Did you scare her off with your creepiness?
No.
Maybe.
No.
I want to be her friend. I want to have a Disney-themed Halloween party.
Oh.
Birthday party.
Birthday party.
Yeah, I want to do that. I want to be her friend. I want to go to her party. Her birthday party. That sounds amazing.
I was King Triton. I got I had one of those fork thingies.
Yeah, the trident.
And I had a crown from Burger King.
Okay.
It was my crown.
All right.
I painted it all gold, like over the...
Aren't they already gold?
It's got like the Burger King logo and stuff on
Oh, it does. Oh, okay.
But I like painted over it, so it's just like the crown.
Mm-hmm.
And then I took some hairspray, like Halloween hairspray.
Mm-hmm.
I just did my beard, so it was all
white.
Yeah, which was a mistake because the fumes from that made my head gave me a headache.
Yeah, it's pretty close to your breathing area.
I knew right away. I was like, this was a bad idea, but I could probably power through. I had to though. It went with the whole look.
Yeah. How did you do the tail?
That's where I got my. I was wearing leggings. I was wearing women's leggings. They were fish scale leggings.
Oh, so you didn't actually have a tail?
No, I had fish scale leggings.
Oh, did that work?
They look like fish scales.
Did they? Or did they only kind of?
No. They were specifically fish scale leggings.
Oh, okay.
I got them from Hot Topic.
Oh, okay. There you go. That's cool.
They were shiny.
Did they like your costume?
They loved it.
Oh, good. Jimmy said one year we'll go as Beauty and the Beast for the Halloween event. Super excited.
Who's going to be the Beast?
Don't be mean. Jerk. It'd be fun though. This year we're gonna go as Jack and Sally.
From Don't Help Me. From Don't Help Me. From Don't Help Me.
I'm not helping.
The Nightmare Before Christmas?
There it is.
God, I knew what it was.
Yeah, we're having a Nightmare Before Christmas themed Halloween event.
Where?
So at the club.
The Rod and Gun Club?
Yeah. Well, we do the Halloween event every year, but this year it's gonna be Nightmare Before Christmas themed. So we have we got a black Christmas tree, and I'm gonna get some white garland and like tear it up and wrap it around it and put some skulls on there.
That sounds kind of cool.
I know. And then we have
You're gonna go with Sally?
Yeah.
Have you figured out how you're gonna pull this off?
I've actually watched a couple YouTube videos on how to do the makeup, and what they do is they actually put the eyes like this. So when you take a picture, you actually just close your eyes, and then the eyes are like this. But
what about the rest of your body?
So I'm gonna wear leggings, and I'm gonna try and find. Maybe I'll just get like a light blue bodysuit, and then just draw on the stitches in that.
That might work.
Yeah. I don't want to be like freezing cold, but I also don't want to wear a coat over it. So I want to see if I can find something that's gonna be like warm, warm enough.
Yeah, I drew a picture of Sally before.
Yeah, I kind of actually like. I wish I could sew and I
it
could
was
like
a
make
naughty
the dress.
Picture
Oh, okay.
Of Sally.
All right.
You know how she can detach her limbs?
Uh-huh. She was doing that in the picture?
Yeah, but in a naughty way.
Okay. So I saw like the costumes and stuff that they have at like the, costume store, and they look really cheap. And so I was like hoping that I could learn how to sew and make it, but I can't.
Her one arm was detached and was doing things.
Oh, okay. I didn't really need to know what it was doing. You said dirty, and so I
thought you wanted to know.
I really didn't, but that's okay. But yeah, so that's what we're going to do this year. It's going to be super cool. And we got this, one of the guys have this big Nightmare Before Christmas blow-up thing, so we're going to put that up and everything. And he's got like an 8-foot-tall Jack skeleton.
Oh, that's cool.
I know.
Hey,
it's gonna be
Jake,
awesome.
actually.
When is Jack the Skeleton? He told me. Yeah. Like 3 years ago or something.
Yeah, but he had like this giant head. Did he have a picture of it?
I don't think I saw a picture, but he did tell
Dude,
me he had a really big head.
He had this giant head. And I think he had some stilts too to make him taller.
Yeah, maybe.
That's pretty cool.
That's a good idea, dear. You could get it some stilts.
Because Jack Skellington's like,
tall.
He's like lanky and tall.
I told him, Jimmy, he has to lose weight because, Jack Skellington's skinny.
I don't know if I'm going to be Jack Skeleton or not, but we'll see.
We already talked to Rod about it. We already made the plan. We're doing Nightmare Before Christmas for the Halloween event.
We are doing Nightmare Before Christmas.
You could be the mayor.
What are you saying? I'm fat?
Do you know?
You have to be Jack Skeleton with me because I'm gonna be sad.
Do you know that whole movie is stop motion animation?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Do you know how? I don't know. I saw like a small documentary on it. It's stop motion animation, and all the sets were built too. They're like real like live like sets that they built. That I thought it was real cool. It's like way cooler than like movies they do nowadays with all the CGI or whatever. But it was like it's all stop motion. And for Jack Skellington, they showed like a table like this, and then like 1,000 different or like 100. I don't know how many. I'm just making up numbers.
Right.
Of like his faces and different hands and stuff. They're like crazy.
Mm-hmm.
But that like something like that also proves that like when you take your time to do something like that, it holds up over time.
Right.
Better than some of these other.
Dude, I was so excited. Logan actually liked the movie.
Nightmare Before Christmas?
Yeah.
Oh, that's good.
We watched it like 4 or 5 times this last Halloween. Well, between Halloween and Christmas, yeah.
Boogie Oogie.
Yeah. We totally got to get somebody to go as Boogie Oogie.
He either liked it or, his mom really liked it. He wanted to like it because mom
Oh my
liked
gosh, he did the cutest thing. So you know how you gave him that candy? So Jimmy gave him a candy before he left. And he was like, here, buddy, this is for you. And so I held out my hand, too, waiting for another one. And he was like, sorry, I only had one. And I was like, oh. And Logan said, here, Mom, you can have my candy. I said, no, honey, you eat it. He said, no, I don't want it. You can have it. I was like, oh. And then I waited, And I was like, are you sure you don't want it? He was like, well, can I just lick it? I was like, yeah, go ahead.
Gross.
That kid, yeah.
And then he was like, no, it's okay, you can have it. And I was like, no, buddy, you eat it. And so I put it in his mouth. But he ate it. But I was like, that was very sweet. He was like going to give me his only piece of candy because I wanted it.
I think that's the proof that you were talking about, that the marshmallow test.
Right.
Yeah, you
right.
totally be that kid that would lick the marshmallow.
The marshmallow test. So they have they have a kid and they give him a marshmallow and say you can either eat this marshmallow now or you can wait 15 minutes and then you can have 2.
There's another test like this, but they do it with cookies. But okay, would you
Right.
stop doing that?
Oh.
So he said, what do you, and I told him, I said, I know exactly what Logan would do. He would lick the marshmallow and wouldn't actually eat it till he got the second one, but he would sit there and lick it. Because he's always like right on that line. He likes to be like on that line.
He's got to real push it.
Tests his limits.
And I told him, I was like, I know he would lick it because that's what I would do. If I was that kid. I would lick it.
The marshmallow's even that good, though.
They are when you're a child, yes.
No,
and I still like marshmallows sometimes. Like roasted marshmallows.
They're good in s'mores and they're good
I don't
in hot
remember
chocolate.
the last time I roasted a marshmallow.
I roasted a marshmallow last summer at camp. What was that?
The dog.
There's a dog under there.
Yeah, we got them new collars. They both have training collars, and Milo has a training leash. It's a double loop.
How's it a train color?
Because it's got the chain, and then so when you attach it, he'll choke himself if he tries to pull. And then as soon as he stops pulling, it releases.
He'll just choke himself then.
Maybe, maybe not. He doesn't go on a leash very often.
Well, it's called this thing called feeding the herd. Just saying.
Maybe he's into it.
Maybe.
Okay.
Milo, come here.
Okay, this has been fun. Has this been fun?
So much fun. Thanks, guys.
I'm a little buzzed and these guys aren't even anything.
I know, sorry. Lame.
Alright. It's over. Chili is supposed to have beans in it.